What's up, everyone? Welcome to the stream. My name is David Sinero, and I am just about ready to jump back into Marvel versus Capcom. No. Why did I say Marvel? I don't know. Because it's always Marvel, isn't it? Who cares about DC? Let's be honest. Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe, which is my second time playing it, so I already know that I am jumping into a boatload of salt and tears. That is what is happening. So, arcade mode, here we go. This time we are going to do the DC side of the roster. Sometimes people complain that rosters are too small. I think they're too big because I want to be done with this. But now I started it, I want to finish. Batman is already done, as some of you might remember, so let's keep going. Superman it is. Poor DC? Nah. Superman. Maybe they should create good characters and stories and movies. But hey, how are you, Echo? And how are you, Sly? PogChamp Sly. Hashtag Code Grill. How are you today? How was the weekend? So this time we are fighting the DC roster. Pretending this is not a Mortal Kombat game.
Round one, fight.
Just like before, we did pretend this was not a DC fighting game. So now we pretend it's not a Mortal Kombat game. Take that, Captain Marvel dick.
Superman wins. Flawless victory.
Of course. And well, I finally got the Ratchet and Clank plat. Nice, nice, nice. Wasn't much work then, was it? Or did you play, like, extensively? Did you do anything fun during the weekend?
Round one, fight.
This is a very poorly done Injustice game. It is. Is this like the Shao Kahn move? Oh. So I think I have like some speck of idea about how to do different moves. Hey David, you started the stream an hour late, Kappa? I did not. It's the regular time for me. I don't understand daylight savings. Just a lot of grinding? Okay, okay. So I think the time zone, the daylight savings thing is in 2 weeks for me, yes. Where are you punching? Okay, this is all I work. It's the regular time for you for 2 more weeks. Yeah, I think so.
Superman wins.
Well, I am sorry if that creates any sort of confusion. Not up to me. I would ban time zone if I had it my way. Every place in the world would have the same hour, the same hours. There would be just a universal hour, and hey, just like I sleep at, just like I go to sleep at 8 AM. That could be like normal in an area of the globe. Who arbitrarily decides that you need to go to bed at midnight or something? It doesn't make any sense. Just have one time zone for the whole world.
Finish him. Superman wins.
And daylight savings time sucks. Okay? It sucks. This is a fact. An undeniable fact of life. It would be confusing. Your 8 AM would be brighter than mine. Who cares?
Fight.
Your 8 AM is already brighter than mine. Just like it is in other areas of the world. It's just everything is absolutely arbitrary. I don't want to go to classes when it's dark as fuck out. But you don't have to. You just there just an hour later. Like in my version of hey. Melt her brain in. There we go.
Superman wins.
All these wounds look painful as fuck. Yeah. I never was a fan of.
One. Fight.
After this conversation, I don't know if I would want David to become dictator of Earth. I mean, why not? I would just make it easy for everyone to understand each other. We live in a global society. It's like, oh, is it Eastern time? Is it Western time? Is it Mountain time? Who cares about Mountain time?
Finish him. Superman.
I would be a terrifying galactic leader. I probably would. Let's be honest. I'm sorry if you're Mountain time. I have discovered that Mountain Time exists during 2018. This is how much people care about it.
Round one. Fight.
Oh, come on. This game is so bad. It is, isn't it? It is.
Finish him.
And I am so bad at it. It is.
Deathstroke wins.
I guess it's fitting how bad I am at the bad game, isn't it? I believe it is.
Superman.
This is why I said it's going to be a very unhealthy dose of salt and tears.
Round 1. Fight.
I have started this mission of doing arcade mode with every character. I want to see it through. We are halfway there, more than halfway there. It must be done. You eventually got the hang of Mirror's Edge? Yes, but Mirror's Edge is a great game. I was bad at Mirror's Edge, but it was a great game. It certainly compelled you into putting the work to making it look nice.
Superman wins.
Superman, more like subpar man. Holy shit, Arians! How are you? Do you have data again? Dude, I was saying that I really wanted you to come and watch the stream, last stream, and then you show up and you say you can't watch, and I was heartbroken.
Fight.
Because I was playing Shaun White snowboarding, and I thought, well, Arrogance likes Steep, he's gonna like this too. This is like Steep Zero. Man of Steel melted by jet fuel. God damn it, Flash. Alright, he does the Shao Kahn move. I forgot.
Superman wins.
The super cheesy Shao Kahn move. It was rough without internet. I understand. Well, I am sorry you missed me being super bad at snowboard.
Round 1. Fight.
Hello, Darkseid. Get fucked, Darkseid. Read a book when I didn't have power and played Ratchet and Sleeping Dogs with no internet. Couldn't even sync those trophies. That's like the worst life. Hey, better than having no power, which I did today morning.
Finish him.
Because there was this fucking storm outside.
Superman wins.
It was just in the morning though. It was fun. It was fine. I actually had to leave house and go have a shoot. I had 2 shoots this weekend. So
Round 1. Fight.
I did not spend much time at home. Also watched Itonia with a few friends. Not at the movies, we just pirated it. And watched at home with chocolate and a bunch of blankets. Holy shit. Sleeping Dogs is still probably my favorite GTA clone. Sleeping Dogs is probably the second best GTA game of all time. Right after Vice City. But I haven't played 5, so I can't speak about 5. That's cute. Sleeping Dogs is great. It was.
Superman.
Superman. Perhaps he's wondering why you'd Superman before throwing him off a plane. I don't think that's how the line goes, but hey. What's important is being creative, not actually right. Isn't it? Holy shit. Too bad it won't ever get a sequel. I don't know. It might just bite different developers. What was the name of the game those developers were doing after that? I agree that I thought it was leaps and bounds above fives and limited funding.
Wins.
So you like it more than 5? Okay. And even Vice City, we like Vice City more because of the setting and the music, the radio stations. But the gameplay, if gameplay is indeed king, then Sleeping Dogs is king by a mile. Five is a fucking printing press for money. That's the multiplayer, right? What about the single player? Is it fun? I have it, but I never played it. Throw him off. Or just keep him in a stun lock. Damn it. Hey, I'm good with this. Single player is okay, won't ever get DLC. That's fine, they get way more money out of multiplayer.
Superman wins.
Fuck 'em.
After his encounter with the invaders and their magical powers, Superman knew he was vulnerable to similar assaults in the future. With the aid of the wizard Shazam, he applied ancient Kryptonian lore to the creation of a new costume, giving him resistance to magic. Attacks by sorcerers and demons now have no effect on the Man of Steel.
Great. GTA 4 had great story DLC. It did. It's just a shame it was done under GTA 4's atrocious game. I think engine is not the problem. It's like every system in the game. There was so much wrong with GTA 4 for me.
The Flash.
The Flash. The main part being how unfun it was. GTA 4 had no sense of fun. It was weird. And like, I think the biggest gripe for me was every time I tried to speed and got into a car crash, how the character just flew through the windshield, how people in that game had no knowledge of seatbelts.
Finish it. The Flash wins. Flawless.
Why is he so
victory.
mad? 4 was way better than 5 too? Wow. That means I'm not gonna like it. Fingers crossed for the rumors being true that GTA 6 is going back to Vice City. If it goes back to the setting as well, it's great. If it's just Vice City in the
Fight.
in the 10,000s or whatever the years we're on, like in the present day, I don't really care where it's set.
Finish him. The Flash wins.
Flash has no combos. Why does everyone look so mad in this game? Heroes look so mad. So, can I ask a favor?
Round 1. Fight.
Last night I did a fatality. Can anyone look up a heroic brutality for me to do? Can be Flash or anyone that's still coming. Please.
Finish her.
Yes, I know, I should have done that myself.
The Flash wins.
Rockstar are sneaky fuckers and usually tell us what they are working on by dropping hints into their games. Was this like from... was this gathered together from GTA 5 online shit?
Round 1. Fight.
Has there been paid DLC for GTA 5? Or is everything free updates and then they just make their money through microtransactions?
Finish him. The Flash wins.
All free updates. Well, I can respect that. If it's like that, I can respect it. I certainly can. But yeah, the online probably has as much to do as Metal Gear Online as to
Round 1.
Metal Gear Solid 4 or 5.
Test your might.
I am so bad at mashing buttons. Can't even mash right.
Finish him.
Flash left,
Flash
right,
wins.
left, right, right, circle. Okay. Thank you. Left, right, right, circle. Let's see, let's see.
Round 1. Fight.
Now we just have to be able to win. Not going well so far. Two lefts. Yes. Did I say 3? God damn it.
Finish her.
Left, left, right, circle. Okay, there we go. Thank you.
The Flash wins. Heroic brutality.
Thanks, Echo. Said 1. Oh, my bad. Well, I guess it's not that hard, huh? I always wasn't under the impression that doing fatalities was super hard. Fucking straight. It was much more brutal than... Well, it is a brutality. What the fuck? Than what Shang Tsung did. Just timing it all it is. I guess I am afraid to hit characters while doing it, or that the timing is not enough.
Finish him.
Left, right, circle. Okay, that's not so easy to pull. No, not so hard to pull off.
The Flash wins. Heroic brutality.
But yeah, much sweeter than Shang Tsung's fatality, so-called fatality.
Round 1. Fight.
Ow. I hate Shazam. You also have to perform all the fatalities and brutalities. I know, I don't... Shall I do that? Well, I guess they are easier than I expected. Why do I hate children? Because they're pieces of shit.
Finish him.
Their egos are too developed.
The Flash wins. Heroic brutality.
It's a gold. Oh, let's do it. Let's do it. Thank you for the bit, Cyan. Thank you. Also, the fatalities suck in this game? They do, they do.
Round 1. Fight.
It's a gold. Can we do this? Are you looking at the trophy guide? Can it be done on versus? Like with another controller? Or do I have to go and win more fights? God damn it.
Darkseid wins.
Just pulled up the trophies? Oh, okay, so you don't know. Okay. I thought you had like the list of how to do these,
The Flash.
all the fatalities and brutalities. I think the online is dead for this game. Well, I meant 2 controllers, not online. It's dead. It's GameSpy.
Round 1. Fight.
GameSpy. All the GameSpy games are absolutely dead. Holy fucking shit.
Darkseid wins.
Okay. Well, I'll look at the trophy later then. I'll do it if it's not much work, I guess.
The Flash.
Flash can't get past Darkseid. Sounds comic book accurate.
Round 1. Fight.
Rip this plat. Oh, I wasn't going for the plat. I was just going for this. So, hey, if I can get one more gold, I'm good. Fuck. Attack me. God damn it.
Finish him.
Well. No.
The Flash wins.
I fucked up.
Round 1. Fight.
Great start of the fight so far. Rip, David. Yes. Well, I tried.
Darkcon wins.
It's just, every day I get out of the house, like the next stream, I'm always like, I think I'm brewing a cold.
The Flash. Round 1. Fight.
Yeah, there are many unfun qualities about this game. God damn it. David needs to be put in a plastic bubble. I should be the hamster from the movie Bolt by Disney. There we go. The Flash wins. Self-destruction.
As a result of Liu Kang's aura attunement, the Flash discovered he had retained a psychic bond with the warrior. The two agreed to warn each other of any cross-universal breaches. It wasn't long until Liu Kang appeared before the Flash, warning him of an impending attack by the sorcerer Quan Chi.
Okay. If you say so, we'll believe you. Who's next? Catwoman.
Catwoman.
She better have some combos. Why do we always have to fight ourselves? It sucks.
Round 1. Fight. Finish her. Catwoman wins.
Even
Flawless victory.
Even Catwoman's outfit in this game is bad, isn't it? It's super uninspired. If you create a bad Catwoman costume after Batman Returns,
1. Fight.
after Tim Burton's Catwoman, well, then you should be arrested. You should. You have no place designing Catwoman costumes. The world is not ready to host your shitty art.
Finish him. Catwoman wins.
If you want to feel better, Midway went out of business after this game. I do. That makes me feel better. Thank you, Saya. That helps in ways that I wasn't expecting.
Round 1. Fight.
It's amazing how this game was the start of something special, even though it's really crappy.
Finish him.
Welcome back, Dictator David.
Catwoman wins.
Dictator David is best David. Confirmed. I think I had dinner too long ago. I spent so much time napping today after I got home.
Round 1.
Well, it wasn't that much.
Fight.
It was like 2 hours. Which is... It doesn't count as a power nap anymore if it's 2 hours, I think. So I did not have dinner after that, nor did I eat anything. I'm already getting hungry. If you noticed how I always press square on these things?
Finish him.
Who owns all the Midway franchises now? Isn't it Warner Brothers?
Catwoman wins.
I think Warner owns them all now. So WB Games.
Round 1. Fight.
Yeah, they do. They at least own Mortal Kombat for sure.
Test your might.
WB should put out the fucking Carnival VR game? What is Carnival?
Finish him. Catwoman wins.
Karn Evil. I don't know this franchise. This makes me confused. It's a rail shooter. For what console?
One. Fight.
Where can I find this game? Shazam your ass. It was a light gun rail shooter at the arcade. Okay. The arcades. There was never any arcades in... There are no arcades in Portugal, sorry. Most I played at arcades. There are still arcades in there.
Captain Marvel wins.
I mean, there were arcade machines at some bars, but it's just like isolated stuff. And if you go to a fair now, you can find like a Sega Rally arcade or a Minix TT arcade.
Catwoman.
Both the classic Sega Saturn games. Maybe Virtua Fighter 1. But
Round one.
I don't think I ever played anything other than the Sega Saturn releases on an arcade. Well, I played King of Fighters the other day because a friend of mine got an arcade for his birthday. But that's like a few days ago. Don't kill me, please.
Catwoman wins.
I hate Shazam. Hate Shazam. I don't know what Dave and Buster's is. I don't. So what you're saying is that
Round one. Fight.
is that if I want, oh shit, I'll bring back Hours of the Dead for the PSVR. Typing of the Dead. Bring back Typing of the Dead for PSVR. And have people use the touchpad of the DualShock 4 to input the letters. Not the D-pad, the touchpad.
Finish him. Catwoman wins.
Chuck E. Cheese for adults is Dave and Buster's. Okay. It's a good way to spend a lot of money. I'd like to get, like, when my friend got an arcade for himself,
Round one. Fight.
it was like all of his friends got together to get him one. So I was in on it. Everyone paid like €5. And that's like, that's a super good birthday gift. And I actually thought to myself, well, I should try and get one of these for myself. The problem there is getting, like, which arcade do you get? It would be obviously perfect if I could get one of those arcade boards that are hacked
Superman
and
wins.
have like a lot of games on them, but that's super hard to find apparently. A hacked arcade board, because arcade machines usually have just one game, right?
Catwoman. Round 1. Fight.
Yeah, this game is incredibly unfun. I really hate how rigid these games are. And now, everything is defendable.
Finish him.
I don't care.
Catwoman wins. Round 1.
Still
Fight.
alive. God damn it. Of course. Thank you.
Darkseid wins.
Thank you for making this slower. That's really all I wish for, is for this experience to last longer.
Catwoman.
For us to be playing Mortal Kombat vs. DC for so much longer. And maybe this should be a Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe stream
Round 1.
channel.
Fight.
A channel dedicated to this game only. To being bad at this game, because there's no way to be good. If you're playing this game, you're already bad at life choices at least. God damn defense.
Catwoman wins.
Somebody save me from myself and the games I choose to play. Please. Please break into my home and steal the bad games. Steal all the bad games. Leave me just a message saying, hey, a loving viewer of your channel. Can he be grabbed? So steal all your backlog pretty much? No, there's some good backlog that I have to get to. Come on, I just played Mirror's Edge. That is a good game, it was in the backlog.
Catwoman wins.
It was a great game, everyone loved it, right? I think, maybe?
Having been infused with the power of magic during her teleportation to the alternate universe, Catwoman found that she could transform at will into a Black Panther. Her increased strength and agility made her a cat that would never again be caged.
Beautiful. This is such a rewarding ending. I love that that still of Batman before he kisses Scorpion to wake him up from the curse by his evil stepmother. The Joker, I bet his move list is awful. Absolutely awful. What a lame ending. I mean, is there something that's not lame about this game? I know I'm not playing the story, but trust me when I tell you this, the story is very lame. There's a big story mode.
One. Fight.
It sucks. The main plot line of the story mode is how everyone has a thing called rage. Makes the weaker guys weaker, the weak guys stronger, and the strong guys weaker, and then they get to, like, they can't control themselves, so they fight each other. Can't even make them fight like the guys from other universe. They have to make like
The Joker wins.
friends fight each other because of the rage thing. It's just awful. Because what's a good DC fighter without a Batman versus Superman fight in the story mode, even if it doesn't make sense?
Fight.
Holy shit. I guess I can't complain about the Joker that much.
Finish it. The Joker wins. Flawless victory.
Kick him in the dick. Teach him to never get up again. The dick must be kicked. Was that a protean artifact from Mass Effect over in Themyscira? I think there's only one reason I am not having a problem with the Joker right now, is that the enemies are weak. When they start countering my every move, and he starts doing bombs without me specifically wanting to do the bombs, just because it's not voluntary, or what he What he chooses to do, how he's doing the bombs, I have not yet figured out. Okay, I think it's like because I play... yeah. I just have to know this because otherwise, when I actually get countered during that, it's gonna be a lot of frames lost. Kid, go back to school. Go back to school. Oh fuck. And I'm dead.
Finish him.
Holy shit, he's doing the brutality.
Captain Marvel wins. Heroic brutality.
I like how the Joker is like... It looks like a bugged character. I doubt that it's bugged. It's probably intentional. Looks like RNA when I try to get on the gondola.
The Joker.
Someone's trying to communicate with me. I forgot to turn off the...
Round 1. Fight.
the internet on the phone. No.
Finish him. The Joker.
I like that he goes and kicks them in the dick after they're dead. I appreciate it. I appreciate a fighter that takes the time to go and kick the other ones in the dick.
Round 1. Fight. Finish her. The Joker wins.
He kicked her in the dick too. That's how it works. When she feels the rage, she has a dick. Probably not. Probably not. Let's say it's unlikely that she has a dick.
Round 1. Fight.
Is that unblockable? Because he was guarding, wasn't he? He was guarding. Well then.
Finish him. The Joker wins.
I think you're gonna hurt your foot if you kick that armor in the dick, or anywhere really. That's not the face. But not with these explanations that they come up with. No, no.
Round 1. Fight.
DC characters like the Joker were absolutely never made for fighting. They really don't belong in a game like this. In a story like this.
Joker wins.
Hey, at least he's happy. Wow, I lost to Shazam so far down.
Round one. Fight.
There's still so many guys to go. Firstly, the fight you've all been waiting for, Joker versus Batman. Because why the fuck not? Yes, please keep defending. God damn it. Shit.
Batman wins.
Shit. That's not, that wasn't the plan.
The Joker.
And there are a lot of cutscenes in this story.
Round one. Fight.
You get like 2 or 3 fights with every character in the roster from one side. Because you play as one side against the other. Even if they do fight their own sides as well. Because of their rage. Stop defending, you fuck. Miserable.
The Joker wins. Round one. Fight.
Alright. That wasn't good. This is not good. None of this is good. That bomb does very little damage. Am I dead? Holy shit. I'm not dead, but I don't see any life on that health bar. Sure not. Alright, Dark Khan. Can I bribe you into letting me win?
Round one.
I mean, I'll give you
Fight.
this piece of cake. Nope. Shit. I bet you don't have anyone to bake you some cake. Would probably make you happier. Don't look like you're happy living here.
Dark Khan wins.
I think he doesn't like cake. Maybe he's allergic to flour. Maybe it's the icing.
Joker.
You know what I regret about choosing this game to play?
Round one. Fight.
Everything. I regret everything. Please, Dark Khan, don't get to defending. Please.
Dark Khan wins. The Joker. Round one. Fight.
Ricky Rex. I just want him to not defend. Like, fight me like a real man. I'm here just spamming one button. Please don't defend.
The Joker wins.
Thank you. Sometimes less is more.
As the worlds separated, the Joker discovered he had retained his new powers. With them, he soon controlled all of Gotham, proclaiming himself Mayor Joker. Under his rule, the city devolved into chaos. He now holds a tournament in which contestants are forced to fight to the death for his amusement. The winner will face off against the Joker himself.
That's great. So he's the new Shao Kahn? An other groundbreaking ending.
Dark side.
Man, look out, Batman's Scorpion is behind you. Actually, Cyan, the only good thing about this game is the interactive menu. That is actually fun. Because as you progress through the menus, they have a fight, and it's quite cool. Is this like Shao Kahn but without the good moves?
dark side wins.
I think it is. Oh, Sonia's dog tags are on her seatbelt? I just now noticed.
Round 1. Fight.
Her seatbelt. No, her belt. Sorry. What the fuck?
Dark side wins.
Never mind me.
Flawless victory.
Just ignore the weird Portuguese guy. Mega beams are way cooler than Injustice 2. What's an Omega beam? Joker is wild.
Round 1. Fight.
Hey, Diana.
Test your might.
Yeah, I beam attack that Darkseid uses. Have I used that attack? Have you seen me use it? I don't remember using it.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh, they're there. Well, good to know he has a high beam attack, so that I can spam it. Stay away. Just absolutely don't run around the world behind me.
Dark side wins. Flawless victory.
I love it when I can spam a one attack. It's the best. I would love it even more if it was faster to kill them. And easier. Faster and easier. If they actually just dropped dead as soon as the fight began, I would be like so happy. That cheese? Hey, Stealthy. The cheese is very much necessary because this game is a piece of shit. Aha. He didn't see that coming. Kappa. What a shitty game. It's so sad. I don't know if this aged badly or if it was actually this shitty all the time. Oh, Shazam just kicks my ass all the time. I hate kids. Oh, I hate kids like Shazam. I don't hate kids in general. Jeez.
Dark side wins.
So this is a Mortal Kombat. Can you finish them? Yes, I can. Mortal Kombat was stagnant when this released, wasn't it? Yeah. Mortal Kombat Armageddon had just came out. They had no idea what to do. Not just came out, it came out, like, at the end days of the PS2.
Fight.
The second Mortal Kombat trilogy was very ho-hum. don't think Injustice would have been as good as it if it was the first time around with all of this legwork. I don't know, like, most of the legwork done in... Maybe this showed DC that this could work, but most of the legwork for Injustice is Mortal Kombat 9. I don't think I know. I don't get the Mortal Kombat timeline.
Round one.
Oh, yes I do. Sorry. I just got it. I completely forgot Mortal Kombat 4 was a thing. I thought Deadly Alliance was 4. I just remember that Mortal Kombat 4 exists. It's actually called Mortal Kombat 4.
Dark side wins. Round one. Fight.
Wait. In my defense, everyone forgot that Mortal Kombat 4 was a thing. That's as forgettable as they come. You know, one thing I really hate in fighting games, it only worked once, I think, is when you try to do
Dark side wins.
It wasn't actually the case, the time skip wasn't actually the case there, but refresh the roster too much, so that the game becomes very unrecognizable in many ways.
Dark side.
They didn't, like, most times that happens because of a time skip. Wasn't even the case there. But I only think that worked for Tekken 3. Because that game was miles ahead of Tekken 2. But, other than that, like, Mortal Kombat 3 to 4, Soul Calibur 4 to 5, it doesn't work. Everyone wants the classic characters back. Let's be honest, I do story modes for games. I still don't care. It's just like a little bit of
Dark
fun.
side wins.
Don't let your story take those characters away. Like, whatever lame story you're trying to tell with your fighting game, it doesn't have to take those classic characters away. Maybe you don't put them in the story if you don't think they fit. Maybe you put them in the roster but not in the story. I want Ip Man in every fighting game from now on. Why? Were you watching that this weekend?
Round one. Fight.
Mortal Kombat 9 and 10 are pretty good, but they... well, 10 did refresh the roster a lot. Uh, 9 didn't, it just went back to basics with the roster, which was a good move for it. They actually acknowledged in Mortal Kombat 9 how fucked up the storyline was. Playing Sleeping Dogs with his outfit? Was that DLC, or is that always there? Was that always there? Do you have a bow staff?
Round one. Fight.
I've been dicking around Mortal Kombat X. Mortal Kombat X also refreshed the roster a lot, didn't it? Also suffers from the problem that I mentioned. Like, I don't want to play whoever, Casey Cage or something. I want to play Johnny Cage in Sonya Blade.
Darkcon
You
wins.
shoot its DLC along with Hitman 47, Hillbilly Yellow Jumpsuit, Drunken Master, Adam Jensen from Deus Ex. And I had a group of friends that actually played. I played Casey Cage and Triborg. Triborg is Sector, Cyrax, and Smoke, right? All in one.
Dark side.
Yeah, I don't care about Cassie Cage. Why can't you introduce new characters without taking away the old ones? I realize she probably plays the same as their father or mother or whatever.
Fight.
I don't care. I only excuse that in Tekken with Law because he looks absolutely the same as his father. Martial Law and Forest Law are they look exactly like Bruce Lee, both of them.
Flawless victory.
Did I get a flawless victory versus Dark Khan, really? Just because I was cheesy?
Imprisoned in the Netherrealm, Darkseid was left vulnerable. Shang Tsung attempted to steal Darkseid's soul, a source of immense power. In the midst of the magical assault, however, Darkseid reversed the soul drain, reducing Shang Tsung to a withered old man. Empowered by Shang Tsung's magic, Darkseid broke free of his bonds. Shang Tsung hastily pledged allegiance to Darkseid in an attempt to spare his own life.
It's very conclusive. I feel closure now. So much closure. Black Waltz, how are you doing? How's it going? How was the weekend? Look at that, I am back to this shitty game. Cyan. Did Darkseid spare Shang Tsung's life? We will never know. Yeah, you have to wait for Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe Part 2. Look at Batman and Scorpion fighting. This is how you go about the menus. Keeps changing. This is the one thing that is actually good in this game. And then they don't fight. They just stare at each other. And that's it. That's it. Someone tweet at Ed Boon. Today was better than the other day. It's always getting better. Nice, nice. I'm happy for you.
Green Lantern.
Did you play Fortnite today? Nino Nana in like 2 weeks. So when I get daylight savings time. Even got a donation from my cousin. Nice. Throw a punch already. No, they don't punch each other. So you set up PayPal for donations?
Round 1. Fight.
No combos. Absolutely no combos.
Finish him.
I already had my personal PayPal. Okay.
Green Lantern wins. Flawless victory.
Nino Kuni 2 is going to hurt my GPA? What's a GPA? That's school stuff, isn't it? You know how to abbreviate it.
Round
Come on,
one.
it's not that hard to say Ni no Kuni. Grade point average, okay. Well, it's for a good cause though.
Finish her.
Sitting on a 3.8 out of how much?
Green Lantern wins.
Out of 20?
Flawless victory.
No. Our grades in here are out of 20. Ni no nana. Damn it. Ni no Kuni.
Round one. Fight.
Is there someone called Ni in that world, in that game?
Finish him.
Because Ni no Kuni means the country of
Green
Ni?
Lantern
Unless
wins.
Ni means something that I don't
Flawless
know.
victory.
I think that's what it means. I might be completely out of my depth with my Japanese knowledge. My very, very limited Japanese knowledge. Can I post a link? Wait for permission. Thank Craig Dillard for being called Ni no Nana. Really? That's what Greg Miller was always saying. What is that though?
Finish him.
The
Green
Knights of
Lantern
Ni. Oh,
wins.
I know that. I know that joke. It was well used. Well used. Guys,
Round
you
one.
can,
Fight.
if any one of you is not very busy, can you add Black Waltz to the regulars? It's probably, it's about time. Easier every day. Shit.
Finish him.
I was not a regular? Not on Mubot.
Green Lantern wins.
Bye, David. Hey, you have to manually be made a regular on Mubot, so he doesn't time you out. Like you don't need to ask for permission to post links anymore. I like getting to know people before adding them. But sometimes it sleeps out all of our minds to actually add people until we're like, someone posts a link and is purged, and we're like, holy shit, this person was not a regular. So before that happens to you, let's
Green Lantern
make you a
wins.
regular.
Flawless victory.
If you take care of it, let me know, please. If any of the friendly
Round one.
neighborhood mods
Fight.
have successfully IP banned Black Waltz, thank you. I like that you understand my code for making someone a regular. Alright, it was had regular, right? No, that I was speaking code too for ban IP ban. Is there even IP banning?
Finish him. Green Lantern wins.
I don't think so. Yeah, I think I don't think so either. What I do in this channel is you can only speak in chat if your email has been verified. It's like an extra step if you want to be a super troll. But hey, if Octopath Traveler, Project Octopath Traveler, the real, absolutely official Project Octopath Traveler can do it, it's not that hard to be a troll.
Green Lantern wins.
Twitch staff can IP ban you? Okay. But that's not from a channel, right? It's from Twitch? I think. Maybe not. I wonder if FFZ has mod tools for extra mod tools for Twitch staff. Probably not. Twitch staff probably hates FFZ because it's so much better than regular Twitch. Holy shit. Leave the lantern alone. He's green. Fuck.
Darkseid wins.
How did I do this again? I just declined to continue. Know a few trolley mod things that we can do to mess with chat. Is there like an extension like donations leaderboard? I don't want to do like David. I don't think so. I don't know. There is for bits. For actual donations, I don't think so.
Batman.
I don't know why Streamlabs can't do it though. Maybe there is and I just don't know it. I can't believe I just wasted all that time.
Round one.
This is the face of true despair. I just wasted that run with Green Lantern. Because I gave up at the end. Instead of continuing.
Finish him. Batman wins. Flawless victory.
Why must everything be such a struggle? Perhaps we should switch games. Perhaps we should commit suicide. That's what I'm leaning on towards right now. Commit suicide. Not change games. Just murder myself outright.
Fight.
Torture yourself long enough. Have you played Ratchet yet? The remake? No. I have played Ratchet games. David has a switch? No. Not yet.
Finish him.
Right now, I am in my finish him state. You can, like, anyone can come in and finish me straight away. There's no fight. I am... all the fight left in me is gone. Absolutely gone. I am ready to accept death as my punishment for being dumb
Fight.
as fuck. Paging throw 7. Why? Dude, throw is already enough of a help. Or what?
Finish him.
He's already super generous with the chat. Don't even suggest such a thing. With chat? With the stream.
Round 1. Fight.
I mean, throw. I think I was looking at stats the other day, and by himself he has donated as much as everyone else together, or more. I think it was more than everyone else together. So don't you even suggest that he would like do more. He already does, like,
Round 1.
crazy. Crazy amounts of support. Please. By the power invested me. By the makers of cheese.
Finish him.
I condemn you to
Batman
be a sandwich.
wins. Round 1. Fight.
What's this attack Diana does that it's like an helicopter? I'm always laundering the money. You thought they were actual donations? Looks like you owe money to the mom now. I do.
Batman wins.
God damn it, and I used all that money to buy video games. I mean, like, I really fucked myself in a way.
Round 1. Fight.
Because it's always like, well, here's some money to go buy game XYZ. And then I'm like, but if I buy more games, the shipping is divided between them and it's less expensive. So I get like a donation for one game, end up buying 3, and then I am like, can't get out of the house this week because I don't have money for gas. It's always how it goes.
Wins.
absolutely no dining out. No, no, no. Never. Never, ever, ever.
Round one. Fight.
And hey, at least then, like in a few years, I can be playing the nowadays equivalent to Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe. Some men's shoes and the Sicilian necktie are in the future. They are. Rip David. Oh shit.
Finish him. Batman wins.
Just like this last donation that's still on screen. 25 euros for a season pass of Final Fantasy 15. Ended up buying
Round one.
the whole the other DLC, so that would be. I was like, "Hey, well, I might as well buy all the DLC. Well, that's more expensive than buying the Royal Edition on disc again. So then I buy the Royal Edition on disc, and then I'm like, well, I should take the advantage of the fact that I'm paying shipping to actually buy more than just the Royal Edition. And then there goes all the money for the next 2 months.
Darkseid wins.
David has to run to America and hide in one of the forgotten states. What's a forgotten state? So let's go back to Green Lantern because he did not win. I was just using Batman for diversity's sake. Alabama. Can I become a country singer? Idaho. Those are states that I know.
Round one. Fight.
There's gotta be states I don't know. So forgotten, even I don't know about them. I can't name those states. No. Well, he's dead, and I am dead. Yeah, sure, kill me. You'll have to move to Nashville for that, then? For becoming a country singer? I am not playing.
Darkseid wins.
Vermont has Ben and Jerry's. Can I move to Alaska? Can I just move to Alaska? If I moved across the pond, I would certainly go to Canada instead.
Green Lantern.
I mean, the other side of the border is like a peaceful, foreigner-loving country. Why would I go to the one with all the guns and the killings and?
Round one. Fight.
It wants to close itself down. Holy shit. Because it's cheap to live here? Why? Is it expensive to live in Canada? If you're rich, move to this US?
Green Lantern wins.
I still don't see how that makes it better. Isn't Canada super cheap too?
Round one. Fight.
Unless you don't like the cold, is there an actual disadvantage to living in Canada instead? Higher taxes in Canada? Okay. Everyone's always complaining about taxes in the US. At least for a cell phone business. Which is what I have. Please wake up. Holy shit. Thank you.
Green Lantern wins.
On a distant planet, a huge pyramid unexpectedly rose from beneath the ground. Its origin was unknown, but it seemed to emanate energy similar to what Batman detected from the invading universe. Green Lantern's nemesis, Sinestro, has learned of the pyramid's existence and is eager to acquire whatever secret it might contain. Hal Jordan knows only that its energy is dangerous, and that the Green Lantern Corps must stop the Sinestro Corps at any cost.
Okay, that was fun. I just had like a sneeze attack. Sneeze attack, obviously an attack that's perpetrated by a Pokemon. Where's my phone? Hey, I never let the credits play, so that's what I'm doing. Letting the credits play. I'm glad I've mostly grown out of my allergies. I think this is because I caught some cold today, but well, it's very easy for me to catch a cold. Because I never leave the house. Because I need that money that I would spend outside for video games. And that's how you spend the money well. So, I said I was a little hungry. You know what I have? Oreos. I have Oreos today. Do I leave the house to work? I leave the house to do photo shoots, but I edit right here right here. Just like when I do Photoshop streams. This room where I am right now, this is my habitat. I spend here like I would say out of all 7 days in the week, I spend like 8% of my time awake out of this room. Oh, here comes the voice actors. Do we know anyone? No. We don't. Oh, of course. Dave Gazana. Jesus fuck. I like it here though. Joker's motion capture actor is called Circus, really? What the fuck? In case you didn't get it, I am giving myself a break. Using the credits as an excuse, I'm giving myself a break to be able to endure the rest of the characters that we still have to do. Thank me for playing. Yeah, they really should thank me. It is my one and only goal to one day have a video on Twitch for every video game you can research on Twitch. You will always have a video by my channel. Okay, we have 4 characters left. Captain Shit, Lex Luthor, Deathstroke, and Wonder Woman.
Captain Marvel.
I wish it was the actual Captain Marvel. From Marvel. Actually, this guy came before, but let's not get into specifics.
Round 1. Fight.
Doesn't Shazam absolutely suck?
Finish him. Captain Marvel wins. Flawless victory.
What the fuck? What an awful animation for winning.
Round 1. Fight. Finish her. Captain Marvel
Yeah, his belt.
wins. Flawless victory.
His belt strap is super weird when he's in his winning animation. Could have put more effort into that, but then again, I bet the people who were creating this game were like, nah, no one's ever going to win with Captain Marvel, because no one's ever going to use him, because he sucks.
Round 1. Fight.
There's no need to put effort into his winning animation. You ruined the bat symbol. Thank you. This is why we can't have good things.
Finish him. Captain Marvel.
Hey Shonen, how are you? How are you? What's up? Just some salt, tears, and regret. Deep, deep regret. I'm too committed to quit now.
Round 1. Fight.
I mean too deep. Someone send help. I should figure out how to... Oh, fuck. He's gotta be able to hurl... Oh, okay. A lightning bolt or something. No? 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 Okay. Thank you.
Finish him. Superman wins.
Just a lot of salt, tears, and regret. So basically life itself is happening
Captain Marvel.
inside this game. How was your weekend?
Round 1. Fight.
Watch anything fun? Yes, let's just spam some cheese. Or not. Falcon was good. Didn't watch anything in particular. Watched the Mr. Rogers documentary. This is who? I watched the movie I, Tonya. I was absolutely unfamiliar with this person. They treat her as if she was a really big deal worldwide.
Round 1. Fight.
I was absolutely unfamiliar with her. And as a comparison, I remember hearing about the OJ thing, which happened shortly, like the day after or something. She was a huge deal in the figure skating community, pre-leg breaking. Yeah. Yeah, like...
Captain Marvel wins.
There's a... OJ also spread into the entertainment industry. Yeah, I know. I knew OJ originally from The Naked Gun. Yeah, he's in a bunch of films. Exactly. I know him, or I knew him at the time from The Naked Gun, which is super fucking funny. Those movies have aged very well. Rip Leslie Nielsen. Yeah, he was amazing. Sometimes some of his movies are very crude, and sometimes I don't appreciate that as much. But he's just so funny. He really knows how to. Like his timing was amazing. What a funny dude. It's basically American Jimmy Seville minus all the pedo scandals. I also don't know who. Wait, I was using who? Captain Marvel? Yes.
Captain Marvel.
I also don't know who Jimmy Seville is. He was a cool dude. I mean, I think I've heard of Mr. Rogers.
Round
I just
1.
don't remember
Fight.
what it was about. Like, the name is familiar. Jimmy Seville? I have no idea. Children's show presenter. Okay. Then I likely have heard people talk about him, or maybe he was featured on some movie. Someone talks about it or something. Did I just get a flawless victory?
Captain Marvel wins. Flawless victory.
Yeah, this is exactly what I mean. There's no consistency in the fights in this game. It's basically the most wholesome guy I can think of ever. Okay.
Round 1. Fight.
Was the documentary interesting though? Or was it like no conflict, no nothing? Well, documentary doesn't really need conflict, but
Finish him.
did you watch the movie I, Tonya? It's just more celebrating the legacy of what he accomplished, and now everybody really liked him. Okay, okay. Sounds good. I'm just getting... I need to stop doing this. I've developed the habit of scratching I had a zit on my leg, and now I've developed the habit of scratching it every time. So it hasn't healed in like months. I watched I Tonya. I like the tone of the movie a lot. Also, I was really because I didn't know the story. I was really surprised where it went.
Captain Marvel wins.
I actually thought to myself, holy shit, how did this become a Tarantino movie? Cause it was like the stupidest fucking criminals of all time. That's even worse than Fargo.
Round 1. Fight.
I guess style, in this case, style is very important because you guys would absolutely all know the story.
Dark side wins.
Yeah, I mean, it's a really well-known story if you're even remotely familiar with women's figure skating. Yeah, I'm not. All I know about women's figure skating is that I watched the girl play Sailor Moon on figure skating like the last year, which was super cool. And I watched the couple do Moulin Rouge, two Moulin Rouge songs on their figure skating routine in this year's figure skating thing. So all of it is from less than a year ago, all that I knew. Almost seems like a joke the internet made up, but it's real. This is how it started. It was even then. Yeah. Jeff? Where's Jeff?
Captain Marvel wins.
You mean arrogance because he's pink? But it's absolutely absurd. Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's like there's a weird. God damn it! Sorry, it is because of the pink.
Round 1. Fight.
I was right. This is why Shonen does not stream.
Dark card.
It's okay, I take many shapes and sizes. This is a really awesome radio program about like weird news all over the world. It's called
Captain Marvel.
The Man Who Bit the Dog. I am sure this would be on it if it was on the air at that time. Also, I don't stream because nobody would watch me. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think that's true, I mean. Also seems like an hour, a lot of work. That it is, yes. It's not just the work you put in, it's the work that gets undone because it randomly decides to undo something that you have done. Like, wait, there was an error parsing the file something something, and now you not only have to reinstall the program, you have to delete OBS and all its settings. This has happened to me like 3 times already, I think. Not only do you have to delete OBS and all its settings, the one thing that's left behind is the corrupt thing. So you have to go and delete it manually, otherwise when you reinstall, it's still bad. It's... what a... Oh, streaming is a joke sometimes. You backed up your settings so you can quick load it, right? Yes, but the scenes, I don't know how much you know about OBS. You have to redo all your scenes again. The settings are safe, yes.
Round 1. Fight.
But you have to redo all your scenes. The scenes are like the order stuff is in, what is available to me like quickly, where the new follower goes, where the donation goes, where my camera is, how big it is. All of that is gone. Absolutely, like, completely gone. Thankfully, if I were to stream, it would be pretty bare bones. So just the game and alerts, maybe.
In order to regain control of his power, Captain Marvel was guided by the wizard Shazam through a focusing ritual. At its apex, Captain Marvel unexpectedly visited a strange ethereal world, finding himself face to face with godlike beings calling themselves the Elder Gods. Now able to tap into these gods' powers, Captain Marvel has new abilities he is only just beginning to master.
A game and maybe, only maybe alerts. Okay. Alerts are important, I think, because it shows people you're thankful for. It also allows you to shout them out, because otherwise how would you know? And it shows that you're thankful for follows and donations and all of it. Okay.
Lex Luthor.
In a way, this is already shown in stream, isn't it? Just not as gameplay. Unfortunately for all of you. Please, 3 characters left. Please, let's go.
Round 1.
Please be a good
Fight.
character, Lex. I doubt it.
Finish him. Lex Luthor wins.
This
Flawless
glass
victory.
breaking thing looks so bad. Why does it look so bad? Why does it look so pixelated? The Mr. Rogers documentary had Yo-Yo Ma in it. Michael Keaton was in it. I don't know who Yo-Yo Ma is. Michael Keaton was in it. Even John
Round
Rhino.
1. Fight.
Stack Pearlman and strangely enough Sarah Silverman. Hit stack, I don't know either. Get fucked.
Finish him. Lex Luthor wins.
So
Flawless
pixelated.
victory.
It's so pixelated. I don't get it. Why can't you get... Why can't you get a glass breaking image or what JPEG or whatever that doesn't look absolutely pixelated? John Lithgow is a national treasure. I know who John Lithgow is. Watched Daddy's Home 2 with my mom and dad last night.
Test your might.
David, still the most proficient button masher on Twitch.
Lex Luthor wins. Flawless
I mean, the only
victory.
yo-yo I know is... you're gonna hate me for this. It's Yo-Yo from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Sorry. She's an Inhuman. Oh wait,
Round one.
I don't think I saw the last week's episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I was just so discouraged there was not gonna be any Dragon Ball that I didn't watch anything at all.
Finish her. Lex Luthor wins. Flawless
I mean,
victory.
they're really dragging out this Dragon Ball Super ending thing. Hey, we have 3 episodes to go, so no episode this week. Wait, there's an episode next week. Now there's 2 weeks without an episode. Now there's another episode for you.
Fight.
And then fuck you, it's over. Yo-Yo Ma, maybe the most accomplished cellist in recent history. He's won like 20 Grammys. Okay. Itzhak Perlman is considered to be one of the best violinists ever.
Lex
Okay, they're musicians. This is why I don't know. You know how uneducated I am about music. So that was pretty consistent. I only asked about the musical people.
Round one. Fight.
Maybe you should learn more about music instead of rocking out the Black Star Shooter in the car. It's Black Rock Shooter. I can't learn while I'm driving. Unless there's audio documentaries about music.
Round one. Fight.
I mean, my sister plays the harp, and when I suggest her things to play, it's like, hey, this Water Temple song from Final Fantasy 1, you should play this on your harp. And she's like, looking at me and thinking,
Flawless victory.
what's this shit? She doesn't even know what MIDI is. And those songs are in MIDI format. Oh my god, you're that guy. I am. Sorry.
Round one.
Hey, it happened
Fight.
only once. I mean, my sister was born after the huh? When was my sister born? She was born in 2006. So she clearly has no idea what a MIDI file is. But I asked only once. I only asked once. Promise. And it was just the Water Temple song.
Round one. Fight.
It's a bit of an age gap. It is, it is. Oh shit. Please, please, gods of cheese, help me out here. I depend on you to win all of these fights. The gods of cheese are not on my side.
Dark side wins.
They are on dark side. Do you know? Sorry. Do you know how she got into the harp? Because that's a relatively uncommon instrument for people to pick up. So she applied to the conservatory? Does that school still exists, right? The conservatory? It exists all around the world. A bitch and a half to tune. Oh, I don't know that. Like a music conservatory, yes, but it's actually called the conservatory in Portugal,
Round
at least.
one. Fight.
Because there's only one, I guess. It's like the authority in musical schools. So she applied when she was going through 4th grade. She applied, and she applied to play the violin because her mom suggested it. And she got in, and she played the violin for like a year and something. But then she was like, I don't like the violin anymore, and I want to pick up something else. And I guess she tried a bunch of stuff at school, and she liked the harp the most. I don't know why exactly. I think it was just like, hey, it's a 10-year-old kid.
Round one. Fight.
She liked it more, so she applied for it, and she won like a few school competitions already. Not that there are many players of harp, but she like won a competition, an harp competition against people much older than her. So with a lot more years in the bag. Is the conservatory in Lisbon or something? So there's 3, I think.
Lex Luthor wins.
She won a competition for. Wait.
Using data stolen from the Special Forces, Lex Luthor constructed his own portal and breached the barrier that separated the 2 universes. There he encountered the sorcerer Quan Chi. Their combined power, intelligence, and near omnipresence will be unstoppable. Both worlds will fall prey to this deadly alliance.
Ah, the choice of words. Mortal Kombat. No. Fuck this game. So there's the competition was in Lisbon because it was for all of the conservatories from across the country, but the competitions, all of them, are in Lisbon. She is in she's learning in Coimbra. Probably never heard of it. Coimbra is it's like Portugal's third most important city. It also has a really it's like the first ever Portuguese universities there, still ongoing. It's like it's where I went to the university the first time. You know Coimbra? Okay. So I studied there for my first university year. I've played Civilization 5 and 6. Of course I know Coimbra. I haven't, so I wouldn't know they are featured there. Is she self-taught? I have no idea what the resources look like. I just said she's on a musical conservatory. No. She's absolutely not self-taught. Yeah, no, I had no idea this city was in Civilization.
Deathstroke.
If I had to guess, I would say it would be Lisbon and Porto. It's the default like third or fourth name when you construct a new city if you place Portugal. Okay. So it's likely Lisbon, Porto, and then it's either Coimbra or Faro. Okay, let's hope Deathstroke is fun to play as, because he has a lot of shit. At least Alpha's fun as Baraka.
Round 1. Fight.
Okay, he plays the same. He draws his sword with circles. I appreciate that. I don't even care about his moves without a sword.
Test your might.
This one, Port Braga, really? Okay.
Finish her.
That's a weird choice, but okay.
Deathstroke wins.
I would put Braga 5th. Funchal is on the island of Madeira. So it's not in the mainland.
Fight.
What is that? Why do I... He's not defending, is he? He's not defending. Why? What is this attack for?
Finish him.
I think they put Braga 3rd just because it would have been a city for so long. Maybe. They're all very historied, to be fair. I guess.
Round 1. Fight.
I mean, I do it differently, but it's not scandalous. I actually appreciate that that it's there. Eric Ninja Slayer 0, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. How are you today? Welcome to the Cheese Fest of Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe.
Deathstroke wins. Flawless victory.
Cheesing just like Otomo. You know it, Gazvaniat, you know it. That's the only way to play this game. It is. I mean, I am playing very easy.
Fight.
And still I need to resort to cheese to win. And this game is very inconsistent. Like, I can tell if you watch me play Dragon Ball Fighter Z, there's a consistency there. Whether or not I am playing the best I can play, oh shit. I thought I had this.
Finish him. Deathstroke wins.
I feel like Braga was like a provincial capital for Galicia, if I remember my Roman history. I think so. But very close to Braga is Guimarães. Braga is so close to Porto, though. Northwest of the Iberian Peninsula, right? Yes, it's like it's the northernmost city in Portugal, if I'm not mistaken. Right next to it is Guimarães, which for Portugal has more worth, I think, because it's where we declared. It's where, no, it's not where we declared independence. It's where the king was born, I think.
Wins.
Now I'm a little confused now. The first king, I think, was born there. Maybe he declared independence there. Probably. Is this on easy mode? Yes, yes it is. I'm still gonna lose though. Don't worry.
Fight.
There's still going to be struggle. This game has a lot of it's what I was saying, like you have an expectation of your skills and what they can accomplish, and when I play stuff like Dragon Ball Fighter Z, I am consistent. Good or bad, I am consistent. In this game, I'm not. I can lose a fight miserably and then get a flawless victory after, because it's very luck-based.
Deathstroke wins.
Maybe it's not luck-based if you actually know how to play. Well, the transitions are always luck-based. It's always... You have to guess what button the other guy is pressing. I never knew fighting games were a game of rock, paper, scissors. This is exactly what it is in this case. Pro gameplay here, I know. Isn't that the best? The pro gameplay? Isn't that why you're here? Pro gameplay in every video game, really. Such a pro. Play the Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe all the time on my PS3, but now I don't have the PS3 anymore because I have PS4. Did you sell your PS3 or did it break? Why do you play this though? Wouldn't Mortal Kombat 9 be better? I hope it is. I am not enjoying this game.
One. Fight.
I'm going through arcade mode as every character. I can't say I am enjoying the game. Maybe it's because I suck at it. I do. I absolutely am bad at it. There's no work around that. But I'm honest. I'm not having the time of my life.
Finish him. Deathstroke wins.
Is this not on PlayStation now? For being the fastest man alive, Flash is really slow. Yeah, they came up with some really bad story to nerf the DC characters for this game. Because they're really nerfed.
One. Fight.
All of them? Well, not the Joker, I guess. The Joker is the one that got, like, he benefited the most from this. The Joker is suddenly the greatest fighter alive.
Finish him.
Well, Deathstroke is a great character.
Wins.
I am enjoying myself with Deathstroke. Why is Joker a good fighter? Because you can't not have Joker in a DC game, even if it makes no sense that he's fighting.
Round one. Fight.
Injustice is the same way, right? Hey, Joker is not a fighter. I don't care. People expected Joker. Who cares about being accurate? We're lucky Martha Kent isn't a fighter here that can actually beat Superman.
Deathstroke wins.
There should be like a character called Martha Wayne Kent.
Deathstroke emerged from the inter-universal conflict both wiser and more cautious. Assassins from another universe would be unwanted competition. To maintain superiority, Deathstroke created a band of powerful assassins outfitted in his image. He now serves as Grand Master of this fearsome Deathstrike clan.
What the fuck? Why did you say that name? Why? What a piece of shit. Even in comics and games, he's like a good fighter. It's complete nonsense. No. He's not a good fighter on comics. He's a good fighter on games. Yes, he is. Almost as nonsense as Kakashi fighting for more than 1 minute without ending in a coma state. Damn it! Everyone hates on Kakashi so much. Why?
Wonder Woman.
Hey, my right eye occasionally. How have you been? What's going on? Well, I'm trying to get through arcade mode with all the characters in this game. And the good news is, this is the last one. Last character. And praise be to Yevon for that, because I am just about done with this.
Round one. Fight.
This is a frustrating game.
Flawless victory.
Those 2011 substandard graphics? This is 2008. Not 2011. Wonder Woman is last as always. Hashtag president. Nah, that's the order they're in. I just did the order there. Those animations are so robotic. Yeah, it's not a good game. I apologize if you like it, but it's not good. (2009) No, 2008.
Finish it. Wonder Woman wins. Flawless victory.
They're still substandard. Check Metal Gear Solid 4. Dude, check Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time. More fluid than this. Actually, Soul Calibur 1. Even older. I came here because I like you, man, not for the games. I think so, and I appreciate that a lot. I'd like surprising you all with video games and video game choices that I make. Sometimes I even surprise myself, and not in a good way. But we can always shit on games together. If they're bad, we can shit on them. If they're good, we'll enjoy them together. That's how it goes. But hey, I appreciate that a lot. Kappa Pride.
Wonder Woman wins.
God damn it.
Flawless victory.
I'm just like absolutely ready to move on. We are playing a bit more Need for Speed after this.
Round 1. Fight.
I am still not satisfied with what I accomplished last time on Need for Speed. And then I actually checked what's next, but I don't remember. To be fair, Final Fantasy 15 Royal Edition should be should be arriving in the mail pretty soon. So the Final Fantasy 15 DLC will be coming soon.
Wonder Woman wins.
As soon as that game gets here, and I have enough time to download all the shit, we are going back to Final Fantasy 15.
Round 1. Fight.
You know, the soundtrack in this game reminds me a lot of the Flash TV show soundtrack. Can you play with Darth Plagueis the Wise in this game?
Wonder Woman.
Because Banyat, you know that the one game where you could actually have had the opportunity to play with Darth Plagueis the Wise squandered that opportunity. And you know what game this is, don't you? It's Star Wars Masters of Terraskazi for the PS1. Except I don't think Darth Plagueis the Wise even existed at that time. What a tragedy. Yes, that is part of the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise. Fuck. I just got fucked. Didn't see the Darth Plagueis DLC for Battlefront? You can't say these things because Gosbaniat might flip out.
Wonder Woman wins.
Flipping simulator? Oh, this game. Yes, yes. That's what I was saying. Those transitions, they're like playing rock, paper, scissors. And even if you hit that opponent and he just reverses it on the last moment, you get all the damage. It's really bad.
One. Fight.
He's the only character that can resurrect. That would actually be funny. Hey, maybe you should... Gosbaniat, how much do you know about modding games? Ironic? He could save others from microtransactions, but not himself. You are hilarious, dude. I love your obsession with love on the battlefield and Darth Plagueis the Wise. If you ever die while playing as him, he's deleted from your hard drive and you can't buy him again. What if you mod him back in? You should hire a mod. If you can't mod, you should hire a mod to mod Darth Plagueis into the game. If he's deleted from my hard drive, I'm gonna think it was Monica, not Darth Plagueis himself. Not an obsession, it's a reasonable doubt about elemental life things. Okay, okay. You know, your next thing should be writing just Monica in chat. Just Monica.
Round one. Fight.
Did Superman do a fusion with Flash and Captain Marvel was born? No. Captain Marvel is the illusion that you can actually have a good character in this game because it's called Marvel, but then no. Actually not. It's still not a Marvel character. Still no good characters in this game.
Finish him. Wonder Woman wins.
If anything, Shazam. I love this flipping simulator. So I don't know. I was gonna joke saying so do I, but I can't. I can't even joke about loving this game.
Round one. Fight.
Because I don't. I've always thought that the Joker is one of the worst characters ever. The Joker only works because who he is a villain to. Because he works as a counterpoint to Batman. But, he's dumb, yeah. I don't like clown characters. Well, that's it.
Wonder Woman wins.
We can change games.
Returning to Themyscira, Wonder Woman learned that strange relics had been found scattered across the island. A sword, a shield, and a golden amulet, all pulsing with energy. Compelled to equip herself with the items, she was infused with powers beyond those bestowed upon her by the Greek gods. She and her Amazons are now unstoppable as they fight for the preservation of Earth.
Okay. Good for her. Well, I already let the credits play out once, so not again. And that's that. So we have come up with a new definition for the word anticlimactic as we change video games. So I am going to change it up and I will be right back. Don't go away. It's not a break, it's just changing discs.